grant writer, and in today's video, like usual in this live stream, I'm always going over some debt-free opportunities that you can take advantage of no matter what stage you are in your company. I have 9 years of experience in the small business development world. I understand the mindsets of startups, small businesses, from grassroots to medium enterprises. So I've helped so many business owners get debt-free money like grants. And also, I want to introduce those opportunities to you today, okay? So in this live stream, we're going to go over what you need to have before you go for these debt-free opportunities, where you can find them, and also, how cool they are, okay? And then I'll open up the floor for some questions. If you are joining me, welcome into the live. I graciously appreciate you guys joining me here on live. And if you are watching this video afterwards, hey friend, thank you so much for clicking on this video, because you didn't have to, but you decided to. So thank you so much. We're going to go over some really good information. I promise you it won't miss, okay? So I'm in the startup phases as well, just like you guys are, right? I have a new product that I have dropped. If you guys don't know, I'm here in Africa, and here in Africa, there is so many great natural organic ingredients here that we can use for our skin. And I am a person who was born with eczema, which is a skin condition. And so I created a product, right, that has the base of the African black soap, but also it smells extremely good. And it has other natural ingredients inside of it to help you combat things like eczema. Well, because I created this new soap and I've now put it on e-commerce platforms like Etsy and Shopify, I'm in the startup phases as well, as far as with developing, right, a product or a service. So I believe that everybody here on this live, we can all appreciate this information I'm bringing to you, okay? All right, so let's get started. Now I got my laptop. Okay, I got my laptop here because we have to go over some things. And I want to say thank you so much once again for joining me live on YouTube. I'm so happy and grateful that you're here. I've been looking up so many different opportunities that we can take advantage of. I want to go over some grants that you can apply to. So I'm going to go through my grant list. They just updated. There's a whole bunch of grants there. And then we'll talk about the accelerator programs and incubators, okay? Today is January 20th, which is also MLK Day and also our presidential inauguration day in the US. So I'm hoping you guys are ready to persevere through this year, 2025. It's going to be awesome for the digital world. Okay, let's do it. Now, usually at the top of the year, we see a lot of $10,000 grant opportunities that is being given out. $10,000 is usually that average in the grant world when we're talking about getting money for startups. Because in most cases, $10,000 is more than enough for you to be able to get started. No matter what, company you're in or what business industry you're in. All right, so I'm bringing up some grants for you all so we can go over them. And this one. Bear with me one moment because, I have to let it. All right, then we're going to go over this one. Perfect. All right, so usually in my live streams, okay, and if you guys are here, don't be scared. Just say good morning or hey. So usually here in my live streams, I show you guys the direct information so you can go there yourself. But let's just go over what you need before we go over these grants, okay? In the grant world, or just not even in the grant world, in the business world in general, you want to make sure your business is properly prepared. Showing that you have committed to the development processes like doing your business plan, doing your business pitch, purchasing your LLC, getting your domain, right? Your domain is at www.mybusiness.com. Doing those business foundational steps shows commitment to your idea. You're literally bringing it from your head to on paper to reality, okay? So if you persevere and you just use some of your extra funds or you invest in yourself, then that lets the other people who want to give out money to you for free, that lets them know, okay, cool, they invested in themselves, then clearly they are serious about what they're developing. Okay. A business plan. You need a business plan, all right? Especially in 2025, there should be no reason why you're not using AI tools to help you develop a business plan. A business plan is that clear document that outlines all of your business goals. And if your business doesn't have goals, if your business doesn't have a mission, then do we really got a business or do we just have a hustle? You know what I mean? So a business plan will be helpful also to your entire team, giving them reassurance on the goals you guys got to meet and you know what the entire mission of the business, right? So there's a difference between a business mission, a business vision, and the values, okay? Mission, vision, values. There's a difference in all three of those. There's a difference between what your business mission is and what your product and service is. Some of you all think that your business mission is what your product or service does, and that's not it. Okay, the mission is what is the ultimate problem that you're solving, and what do you envision for that? Okay, so say I have a trucking company, and my mission is to make sure that I am an affordable, reliable logistic company, right? I want to be a reliable place for all medical supplies, right? You might be doing medical courier services. But your vision for that is that you want to have multiple hubs across the US that they can go to. So you want to develop your medical courier services, not just to buy a whole bunch of trucks and hire people. Really, it's to give access to reliable delivery services to these entities, like clinics, pharmacies, hospitals, hospital private groups, and more. So imagine you having a medical courier service, and you might have like you in and out of your car now, but the vision for this is that you want to have small hubs. Let's take, for example, like Quest Diagnostics, right? Quest Diagnostics is a nationwide laboratory. You can get your drug screening there. You can get your blood drawn there, like all testing and stuff. Quest Diagnostic, okay? That's what they do. Well, they have so many hubs and small little hubs, and I think you can even franchise it now, right? In different cities, towns, and states. You can kind of be like that, where you want to partner up with these different places like Quest Diagnostics and CVS and Walgreens and stuff. But you want to be that reliable transportation source. You know what I mean? You want to be that main source. And the same thing goes for offering your services to the public. Yeah, you have some, baby boomers who are they're mindful. And they are looking for a reliable medical courier service to deliver their care needs. Things like their supplies. It could be like simple bed padding and, oxygen mask and things like that. Syringes for the diabetic patients that have to, give themselves insulin every day. Things like that, right? And so maybe they are looking for that reliable medical courier service. So what is the vision for that? Right? So what is the mission and what is the vision? That's what I'm explaining to you guys. The difference. Right? Not the description of what your product or service is like, this is what we do, this is what we offer, this is how we serve the community. But the mission is different, okay? Hey, thank you so much for joining, everybody. Good morning. All right, so you need to have those things. A business plan, a business pitch deck. A pitch deck is literally a PowerPoint presentation. Fun fact, you guys, right now I have a meeting with the USAID. Please pray for me and pray that it goes well. Because the USAID is the United States, it's the United States Aid for International Development, all right? And so what the U.S. government does is, in order for, small businesses and other companies in different international sectors, or in order for, them to have money, they actually get grants from the U.S. Well, the USAID is the main people who pioneer that, right? And so on Thursday, they want to figure out how I can partner with them. Well, I have to develop a pitch for this, right? Because in my pitch proposal, let's say, I need to explain to them the information that I know already about them, what I've noticed that they lack thereof and how I can bring my skills to the table. And I'm also offering 3 different projects that we can work on that will be impactful today. Got it? So it's kind of the same thing that you want to do. Your project pitch and proposal needs to really identify what is the problem, how are you solving it, what are like some things that you can do now that can create impact with this opportunity. Get it? So it needs to be a nice PowerPoint presentation, and it needs to have all of these nice slides with pictures and stuff that can really show compassion and show, like, give them like a visual of exactly what you plan to do. See, it doesn't just stop at a business plan, because to be honest with you, in most cases with grantors, accelerator programs, and judges who want to give you money in private sectors, they're actually just really they're skimming through it. Or they're using the AI tools to read your entire business plan. And in most cases, the AI and also the individual is mainly looking at your business executive summary. And then they might go all the way to the back where your financial analysis is. But that business pitch deck will have all of the key indicating factors about what your business, goals are and what your product or service is. And it's something more aesthetically appealing. And you can get through it much quicker than reading like 40 pages or 90 pages worth of information. Okay, so that business pitch deck will really be a key piece to you increasing your chances of approvals with debt-free funding. Now, a 90-second pitch video. I talked about this once before. Hey, thank you for being a member. Let me see. Malachi Principal. Hey, she was with us last time. She was with us last week. So, woo! I just want to let you guys know I had to postpone and reschedule the Sunday because here in Nigeria, they're doing just want to let you guys know because, I'm super I'm super researcher. I'm into all the stuff. And so the U.S. gave $2 billion, $2.8 billion, I think, to Nigeria. And so what they're doing is they're redoing like their infrastructure and all this good stuff, right? So what's really cool about that is yes, they're going to have like faster like internet, all that good stuff. But then it's the part where we got to like go through the adversities and emotions of like kind of like, it's development, right? So sometimes the data's down, sometimes the data's good, things like that. So Sunday we didn't get a chance to have our grant class, but that's okay because that allows you guys to have the chance to join my membership now, and you can join me on Sunday. God's willing, Sunday will be the official day. We're going to start with intro to grants, okay? But in these live streams, I'm not really showing you much about grants. I'm not really diving deep into it. I'm just showing you the opportunities you can apply for. But if you want us as a community, if you want to like apply together and just ask your questions confidently, this is the place to be, okay? So join my channel just like our principal here, who is now a superior bronze. You can join for just $3 a month, and you'll have access to my grant walkthroughs, and you'll be able to join us every Sunday as we're walking through grants and getting deeper into the grant world, okay? It's like free grant class every Sunday. Same time, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Eastern time, all right? Okay, a 90-second pitch video. I talked about this once before, and I really want to do a different, I'm going to do like a separate video. One for me, right? I'm going to actually do a pitch video, and then I'm also going to like explain to you in that pre-recorded video like exactly what it is. So a 90-second pitch video, if you think about it, it's like your entire pitch, right? Everything that you pretty much would say in the, in the pitch meeting, everything you would say in 90 seconds though. So it's really direct. Let me give you an example. Hi, I'm Shelby Clark, owner of Superior Small Business Development Solutions with 9 years of experience and a 71% successful grant writing rate. I've helped over 800 small business owners, different private sectors like churches and public schools, as well as nonprofits, get millions of debt-free funding through grant opportunities, incubators, and accelerator programs. my mission is to make sure that all startups and small business owners have the ability, have access to this information, and also have education and understanding how they can acquire these debt-free opportunities. It's statistically proven that startups usually fail within the first 2 years due to lack of funding opportunities. With Superior Solutions, we like to focus on business development strategies that will help them create proven concepts and proven strategies that can show the investors or the grantors that they are deserving of the opportunity. When it comes down to private sectors, nonprofits, and schools and churches, we make sure that we are pioneering or we are progressing their projects by introducing their projects to different private investors, grantors, and governments that want to fund their projects. To learn more about exactly what we do, you can always visit my website, www.superchargemybusiness.com, or you can simply visit my YouTube, where I have over 55,000 subscribers and followers who are super interested in these opportunities that I'm always talking about. You see what I just said? 90-second pitch video. 90-second pitch video. Hey, yeah, I just shouted you out. Hey, Yolanda, I just shouted you out. I was like, is it Maltide? Like MALL Tide? You're gonna have to like write it out for me. So I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Or can I just call you Miss Principal? Hey, Veronica. All right, so if you understand what I just said, right? That was a 90-second pitch video, but I'll do like a separate, like an actual separate video to like give you guys more of an understanding. That 90-second pitch video is not something that you should be like stressing yourself out about. Honestly, you can use AI to generate a 90-second pitch video for your particular business. Prompt it, ChatGPT. Develop me a 90-second pitch video script for my business, ABC company, that specializes in 1, 2, 3. ChatGPT will give you a full script. Read that script, read the script, read the script, read the script, memorizes it, and then go ahead and record your voice. You don't even got to read the script. You can read the script and record your voice and do a whole voiceover, and you don't have to put your face on your pitch video. You can literally use B-roll footage and different pictures to really get your point across about what your product or service is. So you need to have a business plan. You need to have a pitch deck, which is the PowerPoint version of that business plan, and you need to have a 90-second pitch video. Investors and grantors and other private sectors and private entities that want to give you debt-free money, they want to make sure that they're giving money to well-deserving entrepreneurs who will put it to use and who will be impactful. They don't want to just give money out to someone who's like, hey, I just want money for my trucking company because I want to buy more trucks. No, your mission must align with the opportunity. If the opportunity says, hey, we want to help small business owners have a $10,000 grant so that way they can kickstart in their operations and they can move forward in developing whatever they do, our mission is to A, B, and C. Like literally, the grant will tell you. I'm going to go over 3 really good grants that you can actually apply to. And I'm also going to go over an accelerator program and we'll talk about the difference, right? But yeah, that's just how it is. They want to make sure that they're giving the money out to well-deserving individuals, okay? It's not just, oh, I want to. And then so I also noticed the mindsets of people. I'm going to say this. Full transparency, especially today on Inauguration Day. So no, we're not going to be nice about it anymore, okay? Full transparency. If you continue to have the mindset, the hustler mindset of, oh, I just want to make money. I just want to make money. I just want to make money. 2025, you're over. You are over. The middle class is going to get shorter. And then if you are a part of the upper middle class, or if you're a part of that middle class, you need to be looking at transitioning to the upper class, which is something that, it's probably going to, that bar is going to get a little bit, they're going to move the needle on that later. I'm saying this to say because I've been getting a lot of people texting me inquiring about grants, but the text messages are really like, yeah, I just want to get money from my trucking company because I want to buy more trucks. But what is the strategy? I have a client that she's actually been watching me on YouTube. She's been subscribed for about 3 or 4 years. And recently she's trying to get her trucking business back started and things like that. You guys know in the consultations I ask probing questions because I want to dive deeper into your mindset so I can understand like how you think. And if you're thinking on the right path, I'm gonna give you your kudos. Okay, I'm gonna give you your flowers. But if you're not, I'm gonna put you, kind of help you change that way of thinking, so that way you can have a clearer path, a clear definition of the execution you need to take. So I asked her, I said, you have not been running your truck for the last 2-3 years, and now you want to get money so you can start it all over again? And she was like, yeah. And then so on your LLC, you have a person that is on your LLC who is no longer, available, and you don't want them on there, but you understand, and I've said this to you once before, that you need to amend your LLC, and I also told you what you need to do. Why haven't you done it thus far? Oh, I've just been procrastinating. In 2025, if you want to continue to procrastinate, guess what? You're going to be a worker bee for the rest of your life. I'm so serious. This is like literally the last year. And I don't know if you guys are starting to see that on social media, but this is literally it. Because after this year, we're in a whole different new world, and it's digital. It's digital. It's a digital world. And so I'm asking her questions. I said, okay, listen. What are you going to say to the grantors when they ask you, you had a very well, like you have a business that clearly it makes money, but you also have a business that you understand the adversities and the risk that comes with this. If you don't understand the risk that comes with the industry you're getting into, then you are actually a high-risk entrepreneur. That means you don't study, you don't understand your market, you don't understand different ways that you can actually develop and scale. So are you a responsible entrepreneur? It also shows that you're not responsible, because considering the fact that you are asking for the grant, and that's nothing wrong with that. If the offer's on the table, obviously take it. But what are the reasons for why you didn't have money in your savings to be able to carry you on? Especially if you are in your 50s. If you are 50 years, if you are 45 years and older, you lived through so many recessions. You lived through so many economic downturns. You lived through the swine flu, and you also lived through the 2007, 2008, 2009 recession. You also lived through the most recent drastic economic we just went through, which is COVID. And after that, you still did not put your money in certain places to increase. So how are we to trust you with this grant opportunity? I explained it to her just like that. She was extremely mute on the phone, just like how you guys are. You're like, You think people don't have common sense like that? And these are individuals who are giving out millions of dollars. So you got to really prove that you are a person who is well deserving of this. They can tell when you are just applying just for the money versus someone who's applying to get the mission done. Let me say it again. They can tell when you're just applying to grants just so you can get money, so you can bring yourself out of debt, so you can restart your life. When in all reality, if you're trying to do that, focus on developing your personal credit. That is personal finance. That's personal funding. That's personal lending. Those are personal grants that you can get. Rental assistance, food and SNAP, EBT, right? WIC assistance, SSI, pension funds. Those are personal grants. Those are personal grants. But you have to take the time to look for those. You also have to take the time and do the work to develop your personal credit. Yes, you have to develop a personal relationship with the bank if you need to get yourself out of personal debt. But your answers on these applications and how you correspond and how soon you correspond, right, lets them know everything about you as an entrepreneur. Versus someone who wants to actually fulfill a mission. A person who is very passionate about solving the problem is a person who's literally been solving this problem already, with their own money, with their own education, with their own time. The grant is just extra. Grants are not your end all be all. Grants is not your plan A. Grants is supposed to serve as an extra stream of income for your small business. I'll say it again. Grants is supposed to serve as an extra stream of income for your small business. It is not the handout that you take to kickstart your business. No, because you have to already come to the table with an established business, even as a startup. You have to come to the table with an already established business, or already like with your LLC and EIN, unless it is one of those grants where it's like, all right, cool, if you're a community leader, or if you want to start a business and you simply don't have the LLC and things like that, we'll go ahead and give you the funding to get started. And there's grants out here for that. But you still need to have a business plan, a pitch deck, and a 90-second pitch video. And you still have to invest time in completing those things and make sure you practice so you can sound confident, because in most cases with those type of startup funding opportunities, how they will judge you is they will accept you and you'll go through rounds. And you have to have a conversation with them virtually. Okay. So just diving deep, I'm giving you guys, you know what I mean, what you need. What other basic essentials are required? I mean, your general business development foundations. Yeah. You guys should know what that is, right? It's too many TikTok videos, which congratulations to all my TikTokers, because TikTok is not banned. It's official. It's up. You know, a lot of people went over to Red Note. But yeah, there's like a lot of videos. I even did a full video on like, you know, business foundations and stuff. But yeah, like your usual stuff, your LLC, EIN, right? Whatever you need to open up a business bank account, you want to have those things. Okay. In addition to the business plan, pitch deck, and the 90-second pitch video. Don't limit yourself and stop yourself from applying to these opportunities because you don't have them yet. There are a lot of grants out here that actually you will just submit the application and they won't ask for the business plan and pitch deck until later. So yes, you can apply to grants right now. Don't tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna just wait. I'm just gonna wait until I get the business plan, or I'm gonna just wait until I get the pitch deck, or I'm gonna just wait. No. The longer you wait, the longer you are just not allowing your product or service to flourish. Go ahead and apply to the opportunity now. While they're not asking for it on the application, how about take a look through the application itself and see if they're even requiring it before you submit, and then complete the application in its entirety, and then allow them to correspond to you via email and ask you for those things like your business plan and pitch deck. You don't have to wait. And I know it's a thing where sometimes our mind says we want to wait because we don't want to rush, but this is 2025. You must rush everything. You got 11 months. You got like 10, 11 months right now to really gather your life and really push forward. If you want to just simply make money, invest into crypto, stocks, and trading, do that. Franchises, invest into other people. Get your residuals on your terms. Okay? Get your residuals on your terms. But for the ones who have a passion in solving a problem, let's go. Let's do it. Okay? We got a lot of work we need to do. All right, so the first grant I want to bring you guys is a $10,000 grant. It's called the Dare to Dream Challenge. Let me go ahead and show you. Do I have tech ideas? Yes, I do. I have tons of them. Hospital software ideas. I have tech ideas for solar. I have tech ideas for security and helping with human trafficking. I have tech ideas for education. I have tech ideas for even Airbnb that will allow me to partner with Airbnb because I've noticed things that they are missing. I have tech ideas for absolutely everything. Yeah. But why would I give you my tech idea when it's my tech idea. You're just going to take my idea. You're going to be like, girl, I don't even know what you're talking about or how I'm even like, no, you have to have passion in it. Everything that I do, I have passion in. That's the difference. Like I have a tech idea for how to develop, how to help, the youth, develop an education so that way they can have opportunities all across the world. All right, so let me show you guys the screen. Yeah, there's always going to be, I always have tech ideas. You just have to like get yourself familiar with tech so that way you can understand it a little bit better. All right, so Stan Store. I don't know if you guys know about Stan Store, but yeah. They're giving out a $10,000 grant. It's called Dare to Dream Challenge. So let's read through it. All right, share your story. Enter for a chance to win a year's salary. Dare to Dream with Stan. Our biggest giveaway yet. What if you could wake up tomorrow and focus solely on building the life of your dream? Imagine no more juggling bills, stressing about rent, or pinching pennies on your grocery budget. This new year, we're offering you the chance to break free from financial constraints and dedicate the entirety of 2025 to pursuing your passion. With your basic expenses covered, you'll have the freedom, time, and the peace of mind, you'll need to dare to dream. All right, so visit for official rules. This is where you guys need to be clicking on it. All right, because if you click on this, it will give you your entire judgment, like how they're judging the grant. All right, so what could you win? This year we're taking new year to a new level, a whole new level, okay? With 4 runner-up prizes and 1 grand prize, we're thrilled to give bold, daring dreamers the opportunity to transform their lives and chase their aspirations. So the grand prize winner, what they get is living expenses covered from 1 year, including salary, rent, mortgage, groceries, and more. This is super dope. A lifetime subscription of Stan Pro, one-on-one mentorship and coaching from the top Stan creators. So the grand prize winner will take away the home cash prize, an amount of $120,000. You get a lifetime subscription and 5 one-hour coaching and mentorship sessions with Stan ambassadors. It's a value of $144,000. The other 4 runner-ups get $10,000 cash prizes, 1 year of Stan Pro, and mentorship calls. They get about 8 30-minute coachings with them, okay? And you can read on why they're doing this, but this is where you want to make sure that your vision along of your mission and what you want to do matches up with theirs. So it says, why are we doing this? One reason: we believe in you. As creators ourselves, we know just how difficult this journey is, but also how rewarding it can be if you just take the leap. Since we started, Stan has always been so much more than just a monetization tool. We've been committed to being your partner in success, at your side every step of the way. At Stan, we dare to dream big, and we want you to dream even bigger. This opportunity is your chance to break free and build something extraordinary. Here's what awaits. You'll write your success story, okay? Transform your passion into purpose and join a movement of dreamers. So this is how you enter. First off, you need to sign up for Stan before January 31st. So you can sign up here. Then you need to create a video. Here's where a really good pitch video will come in, all right? They're actually giving you exactly how they want you to record the video. So create a video. Record a video that details precisely how the Stand to Dare Dream Contest would change your life, your community, friends and family, and your business. So they want to know your story. So what's your background? What drives you? Share what inspired you to grow your business, your progress, and then what's the impact? All right, what's your big dream? How would winning this prize help your business, community, and goals for 2025? Then you want to share your story on Instagram. I don't have Instagram, so unfortunately I can't do this, but you can share your story on Instagram. All right, please post no later than January 31st, so you need to be posting now. Here are the key dates. Friday, it says Friday, December 27th, which is last year. This is when they started. And let me see. And then Friday, January 31st, 2025 is the day that it closes. Okay, that's the window it closes. On Friday, February 7th, 2025. Winners will be notified via Instagram DM from @StandForCreators. All right. Sunday, February 16th, winners will be announced. So keep an eye on your Stand for Creators Instagram for the announcement of the grand prize winner. Super dope. What they're looking for, they literally break it down. What they're looking for: authenticity, impact, progress and effort, alignment with Stand's values, alignment with their values and their mission, creativity and storytelling. Here's frequently asked questions that you guys can read through. You can go ahead and visit Stan's store /Dare to Dream Challenge, or you can simply Google the Dare to Dream grant. All right, so I'm going to put the link to this grant inside the description of this live stream, as well as put it in the chat for you so you guys can have it as well. Okay, I was just asking, I remember you mentioning it. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff in that sector. Okay, so, and do you guys have any questions about this grant we just went over? Or is it pretty clear? It's just like, I need this one. That's a really good grant, $120,000. I have to do a separate video on that one. Win $120,000 and get your entire life paid for in 2025 so you can focus on building your dream with the Dare to Dream grant now. Don't sleep on it now. That's so cool though. Seriously, that's really cool. All right. Put the link in here in the description. Wow, that's amazing. I know, right? Rio? All right, so that's one, you guys. I'm going to put it in the description. Dare to Dream 100K grant, excuse me. All right, so I just put it in the description. There it is in the chat. All right, so let's keep moving. All right, so the next one I'm going to go over is the, y'all know what? Y'all know I like Honeycomb credit. All right, so this is through Honeycomb credit. I've talked about this one once before. And honestly, like, in between these two that I'm talking about, I'm going to choose which one I want to apply to. I want us all to apply to on, I don't know, like Superior Squad, like for everybody who's joined my channel as a member, like for all my members, would y'all like to, once I go over this one, you guys like let me know which one you would rather us apply to on Sunday, because we're going to apply together, right? We're going to go through it together. We're going to apply together. The thing about the Dare to Dream grant is that you would have to like record your video prior to Sunday, and you would have to like be willing to do like hop on the Zoom with me, right? Because I would need to like go over your video and give you some pointers, right? So we can either apply to the $120,000 Dare to Dream grant together on Sunday, or we can apply to the $10,000 breakthrough grant through Honeycomb credit. So let me go ahead and show you guys. Honeycomb credit is some really cool, like a business resource tool, and they help us get some business credit opportunities and stuff. So let me show you this $10,000 grant they're giving out. Really dope. All right, so you can visit Honeycomb credit /breakthrough. All right. Okay. Oh, and when this comes up, join our community newsletter. Yes, you want to count me in, because that way you'll be able to get correspondence from them. No problem. So that way you'll know if they were if you were selected or whatever. Oh, this is cool. So, all right. So make 2025 your breakthrough year. The start of the new year brings endless possibilities, and we're here to help you seize them. The Breakthrough $10,000 grant is designed for small business owners like you, visionaries who are ready to take their dreams to the next level. Apply below. All right, so here's the application. Application is pretty, like, you know, it's 30%, so it's pretty short. The first question is, what would you do with the $10,000? The more specific you can get, the better. Honeycomb credit likes to see clear outline of potential use of funds. Literally, they tell you exactly what you need to put in here. How long have you been running your business? How did you hear about it? About this grant? Then you go next. Put your company name, business website, anything with a star. With a star means that please complete this is a required field. You have to have a business website. Do you have to have a published website? No, you don't. You just need to have that www.mycompany.com, okay? You just need to show something. Business Facebook or Instagram URL. And how many Instagram or Facebook followers, whichever is more, does your business have, all right? So how many, and that's a red star. So how many Instagram followers or Facebook followers do you have? What's your business model type? So is it business to customer, direct to customer, right? Business to business or business to business to customer, okay? What's your industry? Are you in trucking? Are you in beauty? Are you in all these other amazing industry, food and real estate and retail? Like, what are you into? You hit next. And this is the last page. You'll put in your personal information, first and last name, email, phone number, postal code and city. And can we send you a text? You want to hit yes, right? Because maybe they might text you your results. We try to help businesses get funding. Know a founder in need of growth capital. List them here. So you can always put this here, and then you will submit. That's it. So it says, why does Honeycomb do grants? At Honeycomb Credit, we believe in empowering small businesses to reach their full potential. One of the ways we do this is by offering grants designed to provide financial support. Plus, we get to network with thousands of business owners while we do it. All right, so look at these amazing people, okay? Learn more about the community. Here's the terms and conditions. All right, so in small words, they will choose a winner by April 11th, okay? So even though they are presenting this and you have by Honeycomb Credit will collect entries until April 2nd. So you have by April 2nd, and just in less than like 10 days, they're going to announce the winner, all right? Okay. You guys can read the terms and conditions on your own because I want you guys to be vigilant, right? I want you to be on top of things so you can, apply to this one. So you guys let me know if you want to. This one seems like a little bit more easy, so maybe we can apply to it all together. It's all on you. It's all on you, okay? All right, so I'm going to put the link to this one. It's $10,000. You can visit Honeycomb Credit /breakthrough. I'll put the link here in the chat for you, and I'll also put the link in the description. All right. Okay. Any questions about that one? All right. All right. So this next one is another $10,000 grant. This is why it's good for you to be with banks that offer grant opportunities. Citizens, all right, Citizens Bank is a bank that's giving out $10,000. All right, so we're going to read the terms and conditions. And if you have your LLC, EIN, things like that, then you can definitely go open up a Citizens Bank account and, get the grant. All right, kickstart your Citizens Bank account with a $10,000 grant that they're offering, right? All right, so let's see. I didn't apply to Honeycomb. I don't know if that was the same one. You didn't, or you did? Yeah. So these grantors give out money on an annual basis. They don't stop just because they're giving out one opportunity and it's done. It's not a one and done situation. Amazon will always consistently give out money, right? So yeah. Because they ask for your social, which I find weird for a grant. Yeah, no. I'm trying to remember the $10,000 Honeycomb Credit Grant. Okay, so you got to understand the company that's actually giving out the grant. Honeycomb Credit also offers credit opportunities, right? So personal financing development, and as well as business credit and all that stuff. So the information that they might be asking for is just so, one, just in case you might want other funding opportunities, not just the grant. But I'm trying to remember, did they ask for their social on that last one? Well, I just went through this one, and as you can clearly see that they're not asking for a social security number on this one, so don't miss out on your chance to potentially win $10,000. But yeah, I mean, if you don't feel comfortable with providing that information, just move on. There's hundreds of other opportunities out there. I'm new to your channel. Could you explain when you say we can apply? What exactly does that mean? Do I need, or do I have to be a paid subscriber or be a member? Oh, okay, so yes, so every Sunday we're doing a grant class, and so I understand your question. So every Sunday we do like a grant class, and starting this Sunday is we're doing actual intro to grants. But not only am I going to teach you the introduction to exactly what a grant is and how to get one for your startup or small business, but I'm also going to apply to a grant alongside with you. So that way you can get the understanding of how to answer these questions. So when you go on your own grant journey, you will feel confident in answering these questions yourself. See, hiring me as a 71% successful grant writer, it ain't cheap. And I understand that most startups and small businesses right now, especially in 2025, y'all don't have money. So I'm not offering my services to y'all. My services go to medium enterprises and established businesses who can hire my company and my team to consistently apply to grants for them to get what they need. My services are for nonprofit organizations who already has got projects going, already have sponsors and stuff, and they already have money to be able to hire my services, so that way we can consistently bring them more money. Grants is an extra stream of income. So it's not your end all be all, and it's not the handout that you're depending on. It's not a dependency type of situation. You should never depend on anyone or any opportunity, because everything is a gamble. So every Sunday we're going over that. And yes, in order for you to have access to the grant class, you do have to join my channel as a member. It's $3 a month. That way you'll have access to all of my grant walkthrough videos, and you'll be able to join us every Sunday by 9 a.m. Eastern time. So that way, you can learn more about grants and stuff. So that's what I was saying. Now, so for the people who are joined on my channel and who will be joining me this Sunday, let me know. Would you like for us to apply to the Honeycomb credit $10,000 grant together? Or would you like for us to do the $120,000 opportunity together on Sunday? Let me know in the chat. Thanks for clarifying this. Grants shouldn't be relied upon solely. Absolutely not. Every opportunity that you're going for, whether it's a job, a loan, a credit card, a grant, or an accelerator program, it's always going to be competitive, and there's always going to be a gamble with it. You can apply to the job with the degrees and all of your credentials and skills and years of experience, but if somebody who's more funny, witty, bubbly, and just has more of a better vibe to them, they might just come in and just simply take your opportunity. So which means just because you have a degree in this field, that doesn't guarantee you a job. It's a gamble. It's no different from a grant. When you walk into, or not walk into, but yeah, when you go into a bank or when you're going for an opportunity and when you're applying to them, you are competing with thousands of other business owners who are in the exact same position, if not worse than you. Imagine that small business owner, or that business owner who has had their family restaurants for the last 10, 15 years, and now since after COVID, they've still been striving, but now it's 2025 and they're starting to see that this digital world is really taking over. They're having a challenge with developing in the digital world in AI, but they are open to bringing those tools in. Well, maybe getting one of those grants to help develop their technology in their restaurant will help them out with that, streamlining the entire process. The entire process of delivery, all of that good stuff. So when you have a restaurant, family restaurant who's been up for all these years, and they're applying to the same exact opportunity, like the Dare to Dream grant for $120,000, and I'm just using that as an example, and they say, well, with this money that you're going to give us, we can actually invest it into digital tools that will help us streamline the entire process, taking out the hard and guesswork on our already like servers. That way our servers can actually focus on delivering a good service, having good energy, because now we have the necessary means and payroll to be able to pay them higher pay. Yeah. Hey, I love you for everything you do, Honeycomb. Okay, you want to do the Honeycomb credit? Cool. You got to be a member. Ashby, you're not a member. I could tell when you're a member because it has a star next to it. It says, wow, yeah, just because you have a degree don't mean you have. Okay. Wow, just because you have a degree don't mean you have education. Same as just because you have an LLC doesn't mean you have a business. We need so much more help than we think with that part. I'm a nonprofit, and with no ready business, none, no programs, nothings. Yet I'm a nonprofit. Exactly. There's a lot of people that just literally purchased an LLC during COVID so they could have access to small business funding for their own personal use. So you know how many ghosted LLCs there are? This is why they brought in this is why they brought in the whole BOI situation. They're trying to regulate that. Y'all need to stop developing businesses for no reason and just collecting dust. Not doing anything on it because you are limiting your mindset and limiting yourself to, oh, I need to get some money, I need to get some funding in order for this business to work. When really you just need to develop a really good execution strategy and just put your product or service out there so that way you'll be able to move forward. You know what I mean? I have eczema. That's me. How do I become a member? It's actually, you would tap on my, Yolanda helped us with this one day. She said you can tap on my face somewhere. Tap on my face on the channel and then just hit join. Yeah, Yolanda, if you're joining, can you just explain? And then we're going to go over this next one. Be nice. Rio, be nice. Yeah, Yolanda was like, oh, all you have to do is tap on my face. If you're like on a tablet or something. But if you're on like, I know what it looks like when you're on a website. You can just, it'll say like subscribe and next to it, it'll say join. Yolanda say, I just stepped away from breakfast, but I'm back now. Yolanda, the chat, they're trying to figure out how they can join. So yeah, they're trying to figure out how they can join. Yeah. All right, so let's go over this next grant because I don't want to like take up too much of y'all time. Y'all know it's MLK Day. It's MLK Day. I'm going to give me some fried chicken. Might make me a nice southern meal. Cornbread. Got to go get the ingredients. female candidate. I'm all the way in Africa, but I got to teach my people over here about who Martin Luther King is. All right, so Yolanda says, on the phone, I tapped on her picture in the upper left-hand corner. And then you, it says, then you click to join. Okay, Ashby did it. Yay! Welcome to the Superior Squad. So on Sunday, all right, on Sunday, make sure you are with us because we're going to apply to a grant together. And so Ashby said, and Yolanda, you can let me know, we went over the Honeycomb credit, Yolanda, so I know you stepped out. Honeycomb credit. Remember them? Okay, so they brought back the $10,000 grant opportunity this time with no like personal information needed at all, because I think Rio had let us know or reminded me that they asked for like your social last time, but remember their Honeycomb credit, like they help with personal financing too. But this application is just like strictly business. And so I was like, okay, do you guys want to try to apply to the Honeycomb credit grant together on Sunday? Or do you want to do like the $120,000 Dare to Dream grant? But the thing about the $120,000 Dare to Dream grant, if we apply to it all together on Sunday, it's live. Okay, it's a live session here. You join me on YouTube, and as a member, you will be the only one that has access. There won't be people coming in and out, like it's just us. Very intimate setting. So you can ask all your questions confidently. You don't have to worry about no bots or none of that stuff because it's literally an intimate setting. So, I was like, but the thing about the $120,000 other one, right, is that you would have to record your video like prior to Sunday. So you have this entire week. You need to you could submit it to my email. That's what I might do. You submit it to my email. And that way I can take a look at it. And then so when Sunday comes, I mean, we could just do a whole, like, I can just go over everything with you. I don't know. Well, like, you know, it'll be something like that because you would have to record the video prior. So I can tell you, yeah, they'll like that. No, they won't like that, right? So kind of complicated, but just let me know. So this next one is a $10,000 grant through Citizens Bank. Really cool. This is why when you guys are asking what's the best bank to go to, like find banks that offer rewards and incentives like this. TD Bank offers thousands of dollars in grants. I got a $25,000 grant from them, and I also got a $2,500 grant from them one time. Wells Fargo does a lot of real estate grants. Chase gives out a lot of like investment accelerator opportunities. All right, yeah. Okay, so let's get to it. Oh, wait. Sorry, y'all. Let me read this all over again. How I muted myself? Okay. Let's go. Let's go over it again. Y'all knew I was talking. Okay. Now, $10,000 is what you can get. They're giving this out simply because they want to show appreciation to everybody in the city, and well, that's in their community. And so what you need is they're going to give 25 businesses. That's literally more than everybody. It's only like 25 of us on here, right? So that's everybody on this live stream right now that can actually win $10,000 in 1 year of professional support and networking through Luminary. Google who Luminary is, okay? All right, they reputable now. It's worth $2,500, and entering takes only a few minutes, and it's exclusively for Citizens Business Banking customers. So what does that mean for you, friend? If you have a LLC and an EIN, go ahead and open it today. I don't have Citizens Bank, but I'm opening one today. But I'm opening one today, okay? Good morning, been waiting for you. What are you talking about? You know I'm on here every morning. We've been on here for an hour already. Where you been at? Some of last year's small business community champions, they actually got people from last year. They got a farm. They have a product that makes like those like laundry baskets. They have like Modern Mason Co. So it looks like she offers in-person cooking classes and offers how to do a custom charcuterie board. Y'all know charcuterie boards is, with cheese and grapes and the ham and salami. And then Valor Men's Grooming. Valor Men's Grooming is, this is a U.S. former Marine, and he like overcame PTSD and his like addictions, like his vices and stuff. And so he owns a like men's grooming place, like, barbering and stuff. So those are the types of businesses that they're actually like giving this $10,000 grants out to. 25 businesses will have the opportunity to get $10,000 through Citizens Bank. If you don't have a Citizens Bank account, you need to sign up for it in order for you to have access and to be able to get approved to this one. All right. And then imagine like being able to like start your Citizens Business Bank account with a $10,000 grant. And considering that they offer grants consistent, like they're offering grants, I wouldn't close the account after getting the $10,000. I would actually keep it open and just go ahead and use the account and build a relationship with them. Because if they're giving out $10,000 grants to 25 businesses, imagine how much money they have in the credit world. Like if you're trying to get a loan, line of credit, or credit card. And it looks like they're a pretty forgiving bank. You know what I mean? Like they're pretty like open to small businesses. They look like they have a full mission to help small businesses. So just do a little bit more research, and opening the account with Citizens Bank might not be a bad idea for you. Okay, so you got that one. So we have the Citizens Bank $10,000 grant. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put the link in there for you. Will do. Do I have leads for UK businesses? Besides like US aid, when you are looking, if you're international, you have to go to grants.gov. When you go to grants.gov, GRANTS, I'll put it in here, grants.gov. That is the US government website that gives out grants to international businesses. US aid, which is the US aid and international development sector, right? They give out grants to international businesses like the UK and here in Africa. The purpose of me being here in Nigeria is to bridge the gap between those diaspora-based businesses in the US and, the ones over here, right? Trying to give opportunities over here, see how we can develop over here too, right? Imagine being able to, here's the link to the, oh, that's the Honeycomb credit grant, sorry. Imagine being able to, hold on y'all, okay, here we go. Imagine being able to take your business global. Y'all want to be so focused there, but it's other places that, you can move to like Latin America and literally start your own like trucking company. You can literally move to Latin America and you can be like the person that like helps with developing their infrastructures and roads, especially here in Africa. That'll be really dope. You can plumbing, right? You can create a trade school and teach people about plumbing and engineering. And the cost of living is way cheaper. I mean, like 10 times cheaper. Imagine moving to like Africa. All you need is like less than $1,000 to live every month. So it's about $10,000 to $12,000 a year that you can live off on comfortably. And you'll be able to use the rest of your income or whatever else, like money that you have saved or whatever the case may be, to invest. Can I kindly have your email, please? Absolutely not. I'm a 71% successful grant writer, 9 years of experience, and I also work with the government. No, you cannot. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me if you see value in what I'm saying. It's $100 USD. Someone texted me, and I get these text messages often, but someone texted me and was like, asking me questions, and I was like, you know what, I think it would be best if I can explain to you a little bit more in a consultation. They was like, how much is the consultation? I said $100. I pray that you can see value in it. They was like, oh, okay. I said, okay, well, keep in mind that you get what you pay for. If you think you're going to get a 71% successful grant writer to win you a grant for free, absolutely not. And I work with the government, and I work with high-ticket clients. Like, come on, I'm getting my own $5 million grants out here. Make it make sense. What time are you going live on Sunday? 9 a.m. Eastern Time. 9 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 8 a.m. Central Time. $10,000 Citizens Bank grant. It's in the description. Here you go. Remember, you got to be a Citizens Bank member, but if you have your LLC EIN, I don't see why it's going to, I don't see why not. Just go for it. Go for it, you guys. All right. Let us go back. I'm also going to show you guys like the research I've been doing. I want to show you how I research on different grantors and companies. I'm very nosy before I even decide to move forward. Okay. All right. So what's that Honeycomb credit? I would like to go. So Honeycomb credit is giving out $10,000. Oh yeah, you just came in. They're giving out $10,000, so you can complete that. All right, that's a good one. Is it possible for me to get $1 million grant? Yeah. Yeah. Let me show y'all something, because I don't know. Y'all minds are too small. And yeah, I said that. So let me show you something. It's inside the description. I just put it. Search grants. Let me show you how much these government grants are. Let me show you something. Let me really show you something. Let me show you something. I could put anything. You know what? I could just literally choose one. Okay. Launching early career academic pathways, mathematical sciences, U.S. Blah 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 blah, engineering, sustainable energy. If you're into that, grants for new media. Let's just click on this, right? Grants for new media, right? Let me show you how much they're giving out. $50,000. This is for anybody in what? Okay, this is a different country. Hold on. Let me show you one that's like actually for us in the U.S. I want to show you like how much money the government be getting. And then the fact that they even giving out something that small, which is crazy. Agriculture and Food Research Initiative, Sustainable Agriculture Systems, right? So anything in agriculture, corn, farming, you name it, right? Estimated total program funding. You see that number? That's 70 mil. $70 million. The award ceiling per person who applies can get up to 10 million. Make sure that project is projecting no less than 2.5 million. Step to them with big ideas. You see that? I wanted to introduce that to you. Because I understand it's like, oh, can I get $1 million grant? Yeah, but how big you coming? What's your strategy? Have you ever handled $1 million before? Like, have you even handled like 10% of that? Like, you know what I mean? What does that look like? What does that look like? Because it's just beyond just dreaming. It's beyond just dreaming. Yeah, the government will give you $1 million. I'm here in Africa on a $5 million grant. I got a 1-year visa. And I'm working with the government. Grants.gov, the sites I'm always talking about. Grants.gov. I say that site all the time. 3 main websites. Who knows the 3 main websites that I use to search and apply to grants? This is why y'all should actually come to my grant class, because the intro to grants is going to be Sunday. But you have to join my channel in order for you to have access to it. Reason why is because I left the grant talk in 2024. I've been talking about grants on YouTube for 6 years. I'm ready to move forward with other debt-free opportunities that you don't have to continue to depend on. Because let me tell you something about grants. Grants will give you the money, but they're going to leave you out in the field to go ahead and use that money. And if you don't know how to really manage money and you know you're not well with money, don't set yourself up for the queue, okay? Whereas you could go for incubators and accelerator programs, and that's what I'm talking about. I have 400 acres and 200 in Jamaica and 200 in Oklahoma. And I'm not the person that's giving you millions of dollars, so you need to put the plan together. What kind of ideas do it have to be? It can be any type of ideas. If you want to know what industry gets the most money, trillions of dollars, is tech. So come up with a tech idea. Grant site for nonprofit organization that is in conception still. Grants.gov. Y'all need to join my grant class because I'm done talking about grants. The last one I'm talking about right now is one for all of my colored folks. All right, so it's the City Trends Black History Makers. Okay, the Black History Makers grant is a $10,000 or $5,000 grant. It's in celebration of the Black History Month. So you have by February 28th to apply. So let me show you. And I'm also going to put the link in the chat too, okay? All right, so if you colored like me, all right, City Trends is giving out money. This is why we should support City Trends and keep City Trends alive, okay? Because look at them. They're giving it back to the community. In celebration of Black History Month, City Trends is acknowledging Black entrepreneurs that are making history in their community today. Our goal is to help advance and further the businesses of Black entrepreneurs. Use our application below to apply for a chance to receive $5,000. All right, so you'll put in your email address and then you'll continue through the steps, okay? So we have the Black History Makers City Trends Grant. I'll go ahead and put the link in the chat for y'all so that way you can have access to this one as well. And I'll put it in the description so it'll be tappable for you, okay? So you can tap on it, all right? But pretty straightforward. As long as you are a Black business owner, no matter what business industry you're in, no matter what stage you are in your company, you have the ability to get the City Trends $5,000 grant. If you are a startup, $5,000 is definitely enough for you to be able to get started. If you are getting into a high earning industry, then why not invest that $5,000 into like a stock portfolio and allow that to grow, or invest it into crypto so that way you can flip the money, or invest it into something that allows you to flip the money quickly so that way you can turn 5,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 20,000, 20,000 to 50,000. If you're an entrepreneur, you must find ways for you to have money for your business. Or you're going to keep asking for handouts and looking for a savior. And Jesus Christ already died on the cross for our sins. So what more do you want? $5,000 City Trends grant for BIPOC entrepreneurs. I am forcing y'all to think on a higher level. Because in the next 3 hours, we're going to have a whole new president who is not going to care about none of that. Oh, but slavery. Oh, but this. Oh, but I don't have money. But the man that is in office that it will be officially in the next couple of hours, has a body of people that literally went from rags to riches. Grant Cardone. He like all like not he. We know that he ain't come from rags, but you know what I mean. Like he got folks that's behind him that literally are like they came from the mud for real. If y'all like actually like, you feel me? So those mindsets of those people and these new leaders, they are not trying to hear none of your excuses. And in the next couple of hours, diverse equity inclusion opportunities, which is those specific grants like how we see here for Black business owners, specific grants for minorities like women and other persons of colors, and specific opportunities for the LGBTQ plus community, they're gonna be cut. The only way that they'll be able to stand still is literally by them funding it through their own payroll. This is why you see Meta. This is why you see McDonald's. This is why you see Walmart. This is why you see all of those big companies pulling out and canceling their diverse equity inclusion programs. So those programs through like Amazon, where they were giving out $10,000 every month to only Black business owners, they stopped that. Now it's $10,000 for all business owners. You're going to be competing with the rich, wealthy, and well-connected. Then Walmart pulling out on their diverse equity inclusion program, which allow people like the real BB Judy and the lady who owns the pink sauce, allowed them to have a really great placement on the shelves so that way we can see their products and we can purchase them. Guess what? Now they have to compete with Shea Moisture. Now they're going to be on the same exact aisle, the same with all of the other big dogs. While that is really cool, what are the chances that a consumer is going to actually buy their product versus buying Dove, which already has a reputable, has already monopolized that whole soap industry, whatever the case may be. I want you guys to open your eyes and be aware to like what's going on, seriously. Because all this, I'm a startup, but I'm a startup, and how are startups going to, man, if you don't get out here and hustle. I have a nonprofit helping youth to begin the electrical construction field. All right, so you're teaching them how to get into that. I would like to know about your grant services. I have a monthly grant subscription, and I target, usually small businesses, medium enterprises, and nonprofit organizations who already have sponsors in place to be able to afford my monthly services. Applying to grants is not a one and done situation. It's literally a consistency. It's supposed to serve as an extra stream of income for your nonprofit. Nonprofits mainly focus on, getting sponsors and investors and doing a lot of crowdfunding initiatives to bring in the money, and then they use the money from the crowdfunding or from the different sponsors that they have to be able to pay for extra services to bring in or generate more income. So, yeah. So my monthly subscription, $599 a month. And I will apply to 30 grants for you a month, every month. I have a team of 10 who are certified grant writers. They've been working with me for at least 4 years. Grace has been with me for about 6. And yeah, all right, we know what we're doing over here. All right, so I put the link inside of the description. Now, those are grants. So with all of those grants that we just talked about, the 3 that we went over $100,000 through the Dream Makers grant, all right, through STAN. We also went over a $10,000 grant, all right, and we also just went over a $5,000 grant. What I'm going to show you right now is $100,000 accelerator programs. Now, let me tell you the difference. You have a grant where they will give you the money and leave you high and dry and say, okay, enjoy. Sometimes they'll spin the block back and say, okay, what did you spend the money on? And then you have accelerator programs. Investment accelerator programs is usually when you have, it's usually an investment firm that is giving you money, and they're also giving you a really big opportunity of network and getting all of the tools and resources that you need. Accelerator, right? The purpose is to take you from where you are in the stage of your company, whether you are a startup. A startup means, yes, you need to have the LLC and all the business foundations done, okay? Preferred if you're already generating revenue, but they take you from where you are and they accelerate you to the next level so you can scale. They offer things like $100,000. This one I'm going to go over is they give you $100,000. They'll give you mentorship, like high quality mentorship with an alumni from your particular business industry that's already making millions of dollars or billions of dollars that you actually want to make as well. So imagine being able to have that alumni hold your hand and walk you through the entire process and say, okay, here's how I made millions. You can do it too. And then you have that one. And then you have, they'll give you like over $1 million in deals and perks. All right. So, and deals and perks will be through like different resources like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, IBM Cloud, right? HubSpot, all these different business, tools that you need to be having, you need to use for you to be operational. All right, so let me show you. This is through Generator. I've talked about them once before. I love Generator. They're a really good investment firm, as well as they'll put you in the room with other investors so that way you can, have more capital to keep doing what you're doing. Imagine having like an investor that you can always like pick up the phone, like reach out to and say, hey, we need more money. We need more money. We need more money. And as long as you are good with that money and you're reinvesting and your business is actually meeting its goals and it's increasing in revenue at least by 20%, that investor wouldn't have any problem with consistently giving you money because they're a part of the team. They're a part of the team. They want a return on their investment. So let me show you how this works. Accelerator programs are not to be slept on. Honestly, personally, if I had to choose between a grant and an accelerator program, I would go with an accelerator program. So let me show you. All right, so you can visit generator.com. Obviously, I'm going to put the link in the chat and also in the description for you. Now, this is the Bronze Valley Investment Accelerator program. It says the Bronze Valley Investment Accelerator invests up to $100,000 in high growth startups and focuses on supporting female entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs of color. They have so many other programs outside of the ones for persons of color and also for women, okay? But I'm just going over this one. So it says the Bronze Valley Investment Accelerator invests in up to 5 companies per year led by women entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs of color. In addition to a $100,000 investment, each participating startup will receive 12 weeks of concierge mentorship-based programming. All right, so Generator is a nationally ranked accelerator that invests in high-growth startups and supports the growth of these startups through its network of experienced mentors, technologists, corporate partners, angel investors, and venture capitalists. So you can see the latest Generator Investment Accelerator statistics there. You can click there and learn more about them. This is how it works. They have what's called a cohort, okay? It's like a whole bunch of, like, all of the people, okay? About 5 of y'all. The Bronze Valley Accelerator invests into 5 high-growth startups per cohort, all right? Led by female and entrepreneurs of colors. This is an industry agonistic and business model agonistic program. We accept all types of startups across all industries and business models. Selected teams will receive a $100,000 investment in return of 5% equity in the company using a simple agreement for future equities, which is SAFE, if you guys haven't heard of SAFE. Here's the managing director. Her name's Haley Kendricks. All right, so you have by February 23rd to apply to this one, and the program will kick off on April 10th. The program will end most likely 12 weeks after that, so they will let you know. And the reason why they have to be determined, in most cases, they like to have on the last day an actual luncheon. So they're probably trying to determine on if they're going to do the luncheon this year. I know that this company is based out of California, and considering the California weather disasters, wildfires, and so much more going on, they might be like in the process of transitioning. And I noticed that a lot of the Silicon Valley tech companies and stuff are moving to Miami. So you might be able to join me in Miami because you already know I applied to this one. Okay? No matter what stage you are in your company, no matter what type of industry you're in, as long as you're a person of color or you're a woman, you can actually apply to this one. All right? $100,000 is what you get. Super dope. With these type of programs, you're getting $100,000 in 12 weeks of concierge, which is personalized, supported mentorship. Okay, and this what they also do. Let me just show you guys. Let's read a little bit more. All right, because I want you guys to come here and read, but let's read a little bit more. Strategic network. So we make highly relevant and impactful connections to corporate partners, investors, and experienced mentors to help you scale your impact. Build relationships within the cohort of 5 companies and the community of Generator alumni. You get mentorship, coaching, and one-on-one meetings, 12 weeks of individualized coaching and mentorships from Generator's team during bi-weekly one-on-one meetings with 100 plus connections, including several entrepreneurs, industry experts, and investors. You get over $1 million in deals and perks from vendors like IBM Cloud, Rackspace, Amazon, PayPal, Zendesk, HubSpot, and Microsoft. You get focused support, all right, because it's only 5 of y'all. And you get a premiere night. See, this is why I'm talking. That's why they did to be determined. Exclusive reception during each which participating companies have the opportunity to pitch to an audience of entrepreneurs, mentors, investors, and community members. You should definitely be, super confident your business or your product or service in front of your customers, other entrepreneurs, vendors, mentors, as well as investors, which is all people who want to give you money, give you support, give you community. This is the difference between the accelerator programs and the grants. The grants will give you the money and leave you in the dust and do it on your own. But in these accelerator programs, they're going to give you the money and they're going to make sure that you scale. It's a program. They're going to make sure that when you leave these 12 weeks, you should already have a business framework that works. This $100,000 ain't nothing to you. You should have already kind of made that, or making something close to 6 figures within these 12 weeks. You get the ability to ask questions. And in these 12 weeks, be prepared to develop your mindset. The way you thought the first week will be completely different come the 12th week. You're going to be properly prepared. You're going to be a stellar entrepreneur if you pay attention and you take your time. This is why they're only choosing 5. And I would actually rather be in a smaller group so that way I can have more direct, tailored support. So what questions do you guys have about the difference between grants and accelerator programs? And, what questions do you have? I'm going to leave the floor open for y'all. That was pretty much what I have for y'all today. We went over 3 really good grants and a $100,000 accelerator program. Drop your questions below. I just put the link there. Okay. $100,000 tour. Drop your questions below. All right, there we go. All of the links that you need is in the chat. Okay. I'm not on one website. I was going through different websites. I put all of the links to the grants that we just went over, because we've been on here for about like an hour and 20 minutes. So all of the grants that I went over is in the description. I also dropped them in the chat. If you want to learn more about grants, I'm having an intro to grants class on Sunday. It's free for all of my members. So you must be a member of the channel. On the membership, it's just $3 a month. All you have to do is tap on my profile pic here on YouTube and hit join. That's it. Once you have joined, you will get the notifications for Sunday's class. We will be on live on YouTube, specifically only the Superior Squad, only the people who are members of my channel. And we will dive deep into these grants, what they are, how to access them, what you need to have before you apply to them, what's the most you can get, what type of industries are they giving the most money out in, who are the people, how you can increase your chances of approvals, how often do you need to apply, what does it look like when you get approved, all of that good stuff. All right, the intro to grants class is literally going to be Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Do you guys have any questions before we get out of here? I don't want to take up any more of your Martin Luther King / Inauguration Day. No, ma'am, I'm going to revisit the whole video. Okay, awesome. Yeah, the best time to have me on, especially during the week, because I come on YouTube every day, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, every day I'm on here. And if you're going, the reason why I do it so early for you guys is, one, I'm here in Nigeria, so that's 2 p.m. my time. But I do it like that so that way you guys can like have me in the background while you're getting ready for work or on your way to work or whatever. Just kind of have me in the background so that way you can just kind of listen, because I be dropping gems. Okay. Accelerator programs are in person or Zoom. So the accelerator programs are, you apply online. And some of them are virtual, some of them are in person. They will just let you know. You don't have to be in that particular location. Once you get, a lot of the times they would do like, all right, so out of the, let's say with this one, I just went over, let's say they have, they want to do 12 weeks mentorship, but 6 weeks they wanted to do it virtual. And it might be another 6 weeks, might be, another 6 weeks. You know, we want you to physically come here to, you know, New York or Tennessee or whatever, and where have you. And they would actually pay for the accommodation. Okay. There you go. So it just like kind of all depends. That's why, like, if you notice when I showed it to you, it says like the program end might be to be determined, because maybe they're in the process of like just trying to figure it out. And also with these accelerator programs, because it's a small cohort of you, it's a small team of you. I mean, they definitely have the, you know, funding to be able to, you know, pay for your accommodation, fly you to California, fly you to New York, fly you to Miami, fly you to Atlanta, fly you to wherever, Dallas, Texas, or whatever. And, you know, they'll pay for your Airbnb and stuff for those last 6 weeks or those last 2 weeks or that last 1 week that they want you to physically be in person. But in most cases with these accelerated programs, when they're offering the pitch opportunity, that will usually be in person. Yeah, but it's not all the time is it mandatory. Not all the time is it mandatory. But by the end of the 12 weeks, honestly, you will be extremely confident in pitching your mission for your product or service. Trust me, this accelerator program, 12 weeks is more than enough to help change your entire business mindset. And whatever you had planned from week 1 is going to be totally different by the time week 12, week 11 come. So yeah. So, you know, how you're thinking now about it, oh, I don't think I want to do it because it's a pitch and you got to do this and you got to do that. Listen, you're limiting yourself. Move aside, because I do. I submitted the application. I'm waiting on it right now. You ain't got to tell me twice. You keep missing out on the opportunities that is for you in 2025. Cool. You're going to be with the useless class. Look that up on YouTube. What does a useless class mean, and what does that mean these next 10 years? Look it up, and you're going to see so much information about it. Yes, it's in the plans. Yes. Get out of your own way, literally. I definitely apply. Everything that I just went over, except for the Citizens Bank and the first one, like, I done already submitted my application. I'm just bringing the information to y'all. Free game. Free game. Free game, free game, free game, free game. You got some who don't care about this and who want to continue to poison our people, who want to continue to poison the streets, who want to continue to poison people who have dreams. We want to know why? Because they don't want you to have a dream. They don't want you to scale. It's a crab in a bucket mindset. If you scale and you get up out of the hood and you scale and you do something with your life, then guess what? That exposed them. That makes them look crazy. Be mindful. $5.99 for 10 grant posts. No, 30 grants a month. Yeah, 30 grants a month. But that's, I'm closing that subscription on January 31st. The reason why is because just like how the Accelerator program I just went over want to have a small cohort so you can have concierge tailored support, I want to do the exact same thing with my clients. I'm not trying to have 50 to 100 clients. You understand? Like, I want to have a small team of y'all so that way I can focus on actually getting you like some real good opportunities. As a certified grant writer, I can't guarantee that you will get a grant. We can never say that. That's against our ethics. And also want to let you know that if you hire a grant writer that says that they want to get a percentage out of your reward, that is a scam. It's a scam. Because it's against the certified grant writer's ethical code to take out from your reward. Illegal, in other words. So you hire a grant writer solely to save you the time and the guesswork out of searching and applying to grants. That's why people hire grant writers. Just like you hire a CEO to run all of your, well, that's another conversation for another day, I guess, because I don't think we got there yet. But just like you hire people in positions like a manager, things like that, to help run your company when you can't be there, it's the same thing. You hire a grant writer because you cannot sit down and take hours out of your time because you have to actually run your business. So people hire grant writers and they pay them to do the work. That's how we get paid. But we don't get paid for like guaranteeing an opportunity. No, we can't say that. Any last questions before I let you guys go? I feel like we've been here for a little minute. I love y'all so much. Hour and 30 minutes. Thanks for your time and dropping knowledge. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. You didn't have to be here and hang out with me today, but you did. And that's because you're literally looking for opportunities, right? You're searching, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of y'all on here. The fact that because you clicked on here, it says how to access debt-free money for your small business. I ain't say how to access debt-free money for your pockets, for your small business. That means you're actually looking for opportunities. So I'm very proud of y'all, and I'm happy that you're here. I came in late. How do I contact you? My booking link is actually in the description of this video, as well as my phone number. You guys can always text me and you can always reach out to me. But I would rather you book a one-on-one consultation with me because that gives you tailored support, and we hop on Zoom and we just talk more about what you got going on. Don't forget to join my channel so that way you can have access to the free grant class. We are going over so much with grants. I'm diving deeper on grants on Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So you either gonna have to go to church real early or you're gonna have to go to the afternoon service. Okay, I go to the afternoon service. So, yes, nah. Yes, so make sure you join my channel as a member. It's only $3 a month, so that way you can have access to our intimate setting of intro to grants, okay? Intro to grants, how to search and apply to grants. And we're actually going to apply to a grant altogether. Ashby said, let's do the $10,000 Honeycomb credit grant, so we're going to apply to that one together. And then we'll dive deeper into some other opportunities, and that way I can help you guys with other stuff, okay? All right, y'all, so peace and blessings. I really am so happy that you're here. Make sure you like, share this live, and subscribe, please, because I'm literally 5 people away from over 55K. So make sure you share this out, and I will see you guys tomorrow, same time tomorrow, okay? No, you just need to go to to my channel. You join on my channel. You join as a member on my channel. There's a difference between being a subscriber and being a member. Okay. All right. I will see y'all soon. Bye.